YouTube, how are you doing? And welcome back to Phasmophobia. Today we are back with another weekly challenge, and this one is called Technophilia. We have thrown out all those pesky prehistoric items. This contract is all about technology. Now this is 2 weeks in a row that we are going to Bleasdale Farmhouse, which I think, because the previous weekly used to be on Sunny Meadows instead, suddenly now we have 2 back-to-back Bleasdale weeklies, which is kind of special because you don't often go to these big maps, so we'll see how it goes, and I hope you enjoy. If you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it, but let's not waste any more time. Let's hop into the game. Let's go. Let's see if it's our lucky day today. What do we get? Will it be a demon? So 3 games on Bleasdale. Now, will this be a harder challenge than last week? So last week we were doing the audio only challenge, which is where we had, I think, no video camera, dots. Like there was a lot of evidence missing during that challenge. Also, we get a nice sunrise. Look at that. Whereas today, it looks like we got some crazy stuff. We got all the beautiful tier 3 items. We're really only missing the writing book because that's not an electronic item. We're missing smudge sticks, which can be a big deal, but we have all the sanity. Okay, this seems like it's gonna be way easier than last week. Because last week we had very limited evidence. So if you didn't get lucky with the evidence, you were actually gonna get screwed. I don't even need this thing. I think I'm gonna grab this thing instead. All right, we got Nancy here. Yo, Nancy. Long time no see. We got a breaker outside next to the living room entrance door. And no activity because we haven't opened the door yet. So let's go out there, or go in there, I guess. And we got a nice sunrise. Look at that. Okay, so Bleasdale is actually, well, it's a medium map. It's not a large map. The only large map is... But Sunny Meadows and High School are both large maps, right? Every other, like, big map is actually secretly a medium map. Which is kind of silly, especially for, like, Prison. Prison is definitely supposed to be a large map, in my heart at least, because that map is huge. Especially if you get unlucky. Alright, now, this could be bad, or it could be fine. It depends on where the ghost is, like, heavily on the new Bleasdale. I mean, it used to be like that already, with, like, if you haven't had an attic ghost on old Bleasdale. Those were some of the scariest ghosts in the entire game back in the day. However, now we still have attic as a bad room, but we have way more bad rooms. But the outside taking the cake, I think, is the worst rooms on this map. And previously, there was only really 1 bad room. Now you can have all of the different outside rooms. You can have... like, a living room ghost can be kind of bad on this. But, like, attic is still really bad as well, though. Let's see. Let's go to the attic right away to see if we can find it. I want to see the spider, too. Yo, manatees, thank you for the subby. Amy and Galaxy Wolf with the 5. Thank you for the 5 gifties. All right, no temperature drop. We should be seeing this just fine since we already turned on the breaker. What is the cursed possession? We got a tarot card. Okay. We have more than enough cameras, right? We can leave one of the cameras and then take the tarot cards downstairs and then do some tarot card business. Now, we might die to this, but that's gonna be... Yeah, I have the tier 3 of everything, basically. They kind of just gave us all the good stuff on this one. They gave us tier 3 evidence items except the writing book, because the writing book, basically the theme this time is not having any analog items. It's all electronic stuff. But because of the, like, the tier 3 items, even, like, the thermo can be both, like, a non-electronic item and an electronic item. Luckily, they gave us the good thing this time. All right, let's see. We're going to do it in the entrance, I think. We don't have smudge sticks, so this could be really bad, but we're gonna just give it a shot. Wait a minute. I don't even need it. There's a light on back here. Wait a minute. Hello there. Is it cold? I did not do that. It's 20 degrees. There's a bone right there. Dude, I love finding the ghost by lights. That's actually... You don't see that very often. It's 18 degrees here. Wait, it's probably going to be in this, like, little side room here. 10 degrees. There's a pan on the floor as well. Okay. Plus the door of the fridge is completely fucked up. What's going on here? Excuse me. How did that happen? Yo, Psycho, what's up? What the heck? All right, something is cursed in here. Okay, so we have a kitchen ghost and not, like, a dining room ghost, right? Let's check. Dining room is 18 degrees and kitchen is 8 degrees, so that is the ghost room. Now we don't have our video cam, but we can just grab another one. We will pull the rest of the cards if I remember. I'll try to remember. But first we gotta get some evidence, because if I pull a moon card right now, I'm actually gonna be in trouble. Which, not even necessarily, because they did give us the tier 3 sanity pills. Dude, this is just them showing off how cool, like, the tier 3 items are, but it's making this challenge potentially very easy. Plus, we have the actual sound recorder. If you remember, last week's challenge was called audio only, and they had no sound recorder, which was very silly. Anywho, we're gonna grab this. We have 0 activity right now. So that could mean we have some kind of shy ghost business going on here. I love that you can hear the birds when it's sunrise. So beautiful. Okay, what are we thinking? Probably shade right now is my main guess, but we have no evidence, so we can't really say. Let's see if we get Orbeez. So believers want demon, right? Demon mimic? I'm not seeing any Orbeez. Let's see. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Why did I grab 2 spirit boxes? What the fuck? Why did I do that? That doesn't make any sense. Well, if you're gonna talk to me, you can do it twice, baby. It's been a long day, yup. Alright, well, it's fine. We only have, 2 more evidence. Oh, no, we can take this one as well. Here we go. We can take everything. Did we just leave with shade? Like, what the fuck? It's literally done nothing in the last, like, 5 minutes. This... Oh! It's doing something! Oh my god! Got in there! What the hell? Yo, big activity. Go, 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 go. Yeah, it's a shy demon, definitely. I mean, that's the thing. If you have a large map and then low activity, it can be so fucked up. Oh, EMF. And it's cold in here. Wait, was that this one? We need to check. Grab, this. And then hold it against it so you see which, if it was actually touching this door, which it did. And then we can check for fingerprints and see that there's no fingerprints. Now, there should be fingerprints on any door, including cupboard doors, but some they just forgot to add it for. So I don't know if that's going to be the case here, but we're going to keep that in mind, that it's probably not going to be fingerprints. We got 5 degrees. Wait, what even do we have then? I guess it could be... Oh, yo, it threw the thing on the... What the hell? Nice throw, bro. It put the sponge back on the dressers right there. Or what do you call these? Kitchen counters? Ah, there we go. Okay, I think we might have a classic Goreo situation here. Because that's the EMF 5 we're looking for. So then it would be... Wait, no, but then it will be UV, which seems impossible. We don't have salt, right? Because salt is not an electronic item, unfortunately. It's not seeming like a shade, because it is throwing stuff while I'm in here right now. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Oh, it was just roaming. Okay, well, that explains it. I mean, it was still not doing anything even when we were outside. Okay, so it's touching more stuff. Since we have all 3 evidence, I think we can rule out things. So we can say that it's not UV, so we know it's not a Galu. Is not orbs, right? I need you to pause, because you're loud. Okay. Oh! I thought that was ghost orbs, so there's just like a little light outside the window. Are you seeing that? Okay, so it's not gonna be ghost orbs. And then it's not gonna be freezing? Wait, let's see. Might not have been long enough. 2 degrees. Can you give me a sign, Ghosty? Nancy? How you doing, Nancy? Long time no see. Yeah, writing is gonna be impossible, so that's the one evidence we can't get, which is much better than last week. I think I got really lucky on some, like all the ghosts gave me evidence, even though we only had like 3 evidence items last time. We had EMF 5 again. 1.6 is the lowest I've seen, and it's not going any lower right now. I just want to make sure that it's not freezing so that we can start pulling the cards and not be, like, massively disadvantaged. Because once we start pulling the cards and it starts hunting, it's gonna, like, make this room not cold anymore. So then you're gonna miss out on the freezing. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. 1.1? Come on now. Come on now. Could it even be freezing? Then it would be twins. Twins seems kind of wacky, considering it wasn't doing very much. I think we can just figure these out, right? Wait, we don't have a smudge. Wait, how are we gonna distinguish between Wraith and Spirit when we don't have a smudge? Then we would have to find dots for the Wraith. Oh, that's so fucked up. It's gotta be a Spirit, right? Because Wraith, we don't have salt, so that's not gonna work. And Spirit, we don't have smudge, so the easy tests are not available. Which, this would be hilarious if this challenge is harder than last week, purely based on the ghosts I'm gonna get. Because, like, it should be so much easier than last week. But that just goes to show that it really depends on what ghost you end up getting. Okay, it might have roamed, because it's getting slightly warmer here. I think we're gonna have to ditch this now. And then just, I guess, go... We can grab a sanity pill as, like, a way to run away from the ghost. I really hope it's gonna be something obvious. If it's gonna be, like, a twin somehow. So that means the freezing was delayed. Let me grab double. Now, we are at 65% sanity. We have tier 3 head cams as well, which, honestly, I don't even like using those anymore, especially on small maps. Because they kind of fuck with your field of view way too much. Alright, we're gonna put this there. And then let's try to get a video or something of this ghost. Oh, shit! Well, damn. Hello there. Yeah, the tier 2 headcam I enjoy more. Okay, we're gonna ignore that and leave this here, so I don't have them in my inventory, which should be alright. I need to turn on a light over here. I don't think that's very Wraith. We're so close to the ghost room right now, it doesn't really mean anything. But let's see. Airball? What? Nothing? Okay, so Hermit locks the ghost in the ghost room. That really doesn't do anything for us. Sun is fake anyway, but it would have given us sanity, which a moon takes away all of our sanity. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna get hunted then. Excuse me! Okay. You're kind of creepy, bro. Get me out of here. Okay, you're gonna go back this way, which is not great. I don't really see us getting dots. Okay, here we go. That's normal speed. Okay, so now the question is, what is it gonna be? Wraith or Spirit are the main options, which both of those have, like, really annoying evidence. And we cannot use their secondary ability. I would say Spirit is the most likely, because we did have the dots in there. But then again, it was also kind of like teleporting a little bit, although it was doing it with ghost events, which is not super suspicious. Because ghost events make any ghost teleport, as long as you're close enough to the ghost room. So what we could do... Well, first of all, we should probably check if these doors are bugged, and they touch the... Like, there's no fingerprint texture for these, I guess. Freezing is not going to happen because we don't have twins. So it's basically coming down to ghost riding or dots, and the only one of the two we can get is dots. But as we all know, dots is not very reliable. So I mean, let's see. It's 5 degrees here now, so we need to find where else it is cold. It seemed like it was in the living room. 20. Maybe it is just in that room. We don't have crucifix either, right? We got like nothing, bro. I think it came from the entrance. Okay, so we have an entrance ghost. So that makes Wraith actually less suspicious, I feel. If it changed ghost room to the... Oh god, it's gonna come. Dude, not having a smudge stick is devastating. Did we have smudge sticks last week? I think we had. Maybe this just goes to show that smudge stick is like a better item than any evidence item. Like it's honestly better to give up like 3 evidence items for having the smudge stick. It does so much. You're just walking around. Look at this spooky lady. Nancy Pansy. Okay, you just disappeared. So we have an entrance ghost now with the broken lights, unfortunately. Just trying to escape. Okay. What do we do? Getting it freezing is going to be really, really slow. We could just place the dots and hope for it. But I feel like how long do we even have to wait for the dots? Like, let's say we place it and we don't see dots for 5 minutes. Does that mean it's guaranteed not a wraith? Like, is this a good way to figure it out? Or should we instead, like, I mean, alternatively, we could rely on the teleport ability of the wraith and go, like, upstairs somewhere. And then if the ghost teleports to us, we know it's a wraith. But I also don't know how common that's going to be. Galu should not be the one, I think. Because it's also, I mean, I guess we didn't use a protection item, to be fair. Alright, let's place you there. I just want to place both of them. And then I guess we could place a camera, tier 3 camera action. That could be kind of sick. Because it's not going to teleport if we're not even in here. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. It's throwing back there again? What the fuck? Wait, is it actually teleporting? Wait a minute. Yeah, we could do we could do like motion sensor business. Go like fully investigator mode. Place like multiple motion sensors. I should grab the tripod though. Place that real quick. That's something you don't often do. And it's just like the perfect setup of evidences where we need writing or we need to have evidence items that we don't have or secondary evidence items that we don't have. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna place you in the middle. Now, I don't know if you're here anymore, actually. Yeah, tripod. Can you believe this? I'm gonna quickly check. It's in here. Dude, it is roaming like fucking crazy right now. Now it's over here again. Ah! Wait, is it just back? Wait, maybe it never left. That would actually... Holy shit, wait, that's really suspicious for Wraith. Wait a minute. If it actually didn't... Is that just guaranteed Wraith? Unless it did some insane shit and it teleported back and forth. But it's doing EMF 5 in here again. Like, it changed Ghost Room back and forth. That would be wild, though. Okay, I am in a lot of danger here. Gotta be careful. Get ready to run. Okay, double dots plus tier 3 camera with tripod, and then we could literally just check from the truck. We need to have... Oh, hello there, buddy. Come on. Come on. What? Brother. Okay, I'm leaving. Gonna get out of here? Probably not. It's probably gonna hunt. It hasn't actually hunted in a little bit here, but we don't have smudge sticks, so it doesn't mean that it's a spirit. It's, I guess, just busy. We even made it out. Okay. So, yeah, none of these ghosts have abilities we can figure out. So we're just gonna have to rely on the dots here. Oh, holy spike! Huge. Now, let's see. I'm gonna go video cameras and check... Okay, so we should hear the beep boop behind us. Did that thing just... There was something rolling on the floor and it just disappeared. Oh, it's back. Motion sensor. Okay, so it's walking in there. Now, eventually... I mean, it should do dots if it's a wraith and it's in this ghost room. And it's just stepping around. Yo, that motion sensor actually coming in clutch right here to know that it's in this room. I almost never use motion sensor. I never use motion sensor for actual investigation. Goes to show that if they, like, this is why I enjoy the weeklies, because the weeklies introduce, like, this variance where, like, some items are missing, and then if you get certain ghost combinations with certain items being missing, suddenly you have this, like, really weird scenario where you're using items you usually don't use, because otherwise, like, if I had a smudge stick here, there would be no reason to do any of this. Yeah, we have EMF5. We have everything except the last evidence for Wraith or Spirit. Now, we also don't have Salt, which makes Wraith much harder to check. And we don't have Smudge Stick, so we cannot check for Spirit timing on the hunt. Now, it is not doing any dots. I was kind of thinking there that it might be a Wraith based on how much it was moving around the map without changing Ghost Room. But it's not doing any dots. No, I think the camera's in a perfect spot. I placed it... Oh, it lifted an item. Which I guess we could record some of this. Why not? If we wait... We can see here the timer. Oh. That was just motion sensor, wasn't it? I think it was. I'm gonna just, like, spam take the same thing over and over again. I mean... No dots for this long... seemingly has to mean that it's just the Spirit. It's because, I mean, the Spirit does feel like a wild card sometimes, and it just does like random shit nonstop. It was an object thrown. Wait, then we can still get the motion sensor as well. It's literally just like walking back and forth here. We've been staring at this since minute 21, I think. So it's been over a minute of us staring at this like fully dotsed up room with no dots. Like, you can get unlucky. I mean, if we don't get dots in like 2 minutes of watching, it just goes to show that dots is like the most shitty evidence in the entire video game. You just never get this shit. Even when you're like, do everything right, you set up 2 tier 3 dot sensors with a perfect camera, with the lights off, everything set up for ghost activity, and then it just doesn't do anything. All right, once it hits 23, I'm leaving with Spirit. If we see dots, obviously we know it's a Wraith. But I'm not seeing shit. And then, surprise, surprise, it's a Galu with no fingerprints. I mean, that would just mean that there's no fingerprints on these things here, but that should be happening, so I think we can rule that out. Okay. Behavior-wise, it feels like a Wraith here, but there's no dots, so it should just be a Spirit. And there was no other, like, indication of special behavior. Alright, we figured it out just by sheer determination of looking at the dots for 2 minutes, which, I mean, with the setup that we have, that's just kind of what we had to do right there. Because this goes to show that if we were gonna wait, like, this was faster than waiting for the teleportability. Because obviously the teleportability was never gonna happen, since it's a Spirit and not a Wraith. So yeah, Spirit is just a very unlucky ghost for this specific setup here. It's basically, might be actually the worst ghost for the specific setup because we don't have Smudge and we don't have Riding, which both of those are for the Spirit. All right, anyway, we're gonna run it back. That was a very tough one. I don't remember any of the games being that hard when we were doing the audio-only challenge. So this might already mean that this challenge ended up being harder for us purely by nature of what ghost we encounter. All right, will it be a Banshee? We got Sharn here, so let it be known that it will not be a Banshee, but it could still be a demon or a mimic, obviously, but just so you know what you're getting yourself into here. All right, we're just gonna hunt this ghost while the chat is betting on the ghost here. Apples, thank you for the 20, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, it's, I mean, we still have 2 ghosts that it could be. We got very misty this time. All right, buddy. Holy shit! Okay. Hello there, Mr. Ghost. That is fast. We walked in, instant activity. Okay, we should check. I'm not looking because the chat is actually still betting. That's cheating. I'm gonna set up some stuff though. I need to find this breaker. Where's the breaker? Breaker is in the entrance of the attic, right? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're going to just ditch all our stuff down here. And then go turn it on real quick so we know if it's gonna roam. You really want to have to I mean, you don't have to turn on the breaker, but it just means you're kind of risking losing sanity really fast. As well as, like, making all the rooms cold, so it's harder to find the ghost room based on the temperature. It's just good practice to always turn on the breaker. Gotta do it. Also makes you able to see much easier. Dub Gaming, thank you for the 28, thank you. Okay, so let's see if we have orbs. I didn't want to check that just yet because the chat was still voting. We do not. Orbs! Where are they? It said orbs. Ghost orbs. Okay, now it has to be a mimic for you guys to be happy here. I did warn you. I did warn you. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly? Are you French? Are you pizza? Are you grandma? Are you naked? Well, I don't know about this one, gamers. Alright, we could have freezing for the Hantu here. Okay, so let's see. Ghost riding in this case would be Revenant or Thay. So ghost riding is not a problem this time. It's really only a problem if you have Wraith and Spirit as your final two ghosts. I think this combination is already going to be possible. So let's see. Do we have... Oh, turned on a light. Not a mare, but it can't even be a mare anyway. I don't know if there's going to be fingerprints on this light. It should be 3 evidence on the weekly, unless stated otherwise. I don't think there's ever a weekly. There used to be a few weeklies, but... Oh, that's the ghost event. Where that was happening, but I'm pretty sure that those have all been fixed since then. It only does less than 3 evidence if the weekly says it does. Like, if this nightmare ghost or something, then you know, okay, it's going to be 2 evidence, but... Otherwise, it will be 3. Robust, thank you for the 4. Big C, thank you. And Ace, thank you as well. What the fuck? Hello there. No fingies on this, but, like, I don't know, if that's even possible, to be honest, on these standing lamps. Okay. EMF 4 for the ghost event. Okay, so it's walking around. Ghost orbs, and then not having... Dude, salt is actually, like, such a good item. Because not only does it help with the Wraith, but it also, like, gives you the ability to find fingerprints, like, instantly. That's such a big difference. Oh! It was dots for 1 second! Literally split-second dots. Right, you Thay or Yuri? Oh, it's so fucking free, dude. I mean, it's not free for the believers. There you go. Okay, I mean, maybe it's more common... I don't know. I shouldn't just judge the dots by this one ghost, but that was 2 dots, like, right back to back. Okay. So freezing could still show up. Wait a minute. So let's see what we could have here. Hello, buddy. Camera as well. Where we got everything. Wait, it is female, actually. What? Oh, I did not... I thought this was like Shane, but like with an R in there. I did not know Sharn was considered to be a female ghost name. I've never actually heard this name before. Like, out in the wild. I just thought it was like a version of Shane. Okay. Well, in that case, it could actually be a banshee. Never mind. Wait a minute. Wait a minute! What do we need for banshee? We need... UV... Holy shit, Banshee. Dude, then I did lie to the believer or to the doubters. I mean, it's my bad, but we're not gonna refund the bet because the believers already struggle for dear life every single day. It's the risk of doing business when you got an idiot streamer. Okay, we're gonna literally just hope that we get a door touch, I guess, because we really can't do anything. Like, we don't have salt. We don't have crucifixes. We don't have smudge sticks. Like, bro, all the good items are gone. I guess we could do paramike. That might work. No, it's a female ghost model, which means it can be a banshee. All right. Anyway, we're also gonna grab. I already grabbed one of these. We only need one, obviously. We could do paramike. That might work, depending. Yeah, enduring a hunt should be fine, but it would be so sick if we get a smudge. Or if we get a scream on the paramec. It would be sick if we got a smudge, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Wait, we got a hiding spot back there, actually. Okay, give me something. Give me something. Dude, the scream right now would go insano style. Oh, wait, it touched the door. Holy shit! No way, dude! Dude, I thought it was not gonna be possible. Quote at the start of this game. Just so you know, it can't be a banshee. Lo and behold, I've never been more wrong. All right, this will be like a core memory. I will never misjudge this name ever again. I did not know that this was a female ghost name. Holy shit, that is second spin believer win. We do not see these very often. I want to see the payout for this. That's insane. Holy shit, get smoked. Bro, these people believed through the misinformation and they got paid off in the end. That is a 3.3 million payout. Holy fuck. God damn, dude, that is insane. Good job. All right, let's so now we reset. So we're gonna get, and now you know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get a first spin believer win. You thought a second spin believer win was crazy? How about a first spin believer win? Watch this. What do we get? Banshee again. The true believers. They literally believed against all odds, and they still won. All right, this would be a disaster, but I will get a wraith for you guys just to make you happy, but it would be very annoying if it was actually a wraith, but I'll take one for the team. Here we go. Guys, did you know it can't be a wraith? I'm just telling you right now, it cannot be a wraith. Dude, imagine! 2 for 2, baby! That's a joke, by the way. Last time I was being serious, but I was just horribly wrong. Which I had no idea. All right, we got Eric here. You know, guys, it's Eric. It cannot be a banshee or a Dian. For real this time. I assume, unless Eric is is a lady, which I'm not judging. But like, honestly, I feel like it's just silly in general to have these ghosts be like gender specific. Because it just leads to confusion. Because there's lots of like names I've either never seen before or names that are just gender neutral. And when a name is gender neutral, I don't think it has, like, it can be either. I think it will still be just always one specific one. Like, the game has like a list of male names and female names. Yeah, just, I mean, going off of the ghost model is a luxury you very infrequently have, because that means you need to have already gotten a ghost event. You need to have already found the ghost. I guess during a hunt you can always figure that out, but... Anyway, that's insane. Let's see, we have 9 degrees, but I don't know. Was it warmer somewhere else? Wait a minute. Halt. You sound like it was over there. Is the breaker here? Hallway ghost. You got a female ghost named Eddie, isn't? Oh! I don't know. I mean, the names are based somewhat on like the content creators. Which I think they're the real names of the content creators. They're not like online alias names, because they're all just like regular names. This could be Mimic. It's just that means that there's names from all like different, it's not just American names. It's like names from like European countries as well, which you might not have heard those very often. As someone who lives in Europe, I have not heard most names that people go by in Europe, obviously. Lots of countries over here. Okay, let's see. Boom. Does that mean I'm called Sharn? Dude, imagine. They misgendered me, that'd be fucked up. Nah. Hello, buddy. The orbs were over here. So rude. Unbelievable. Where are you? Are you here? Are you close? Are you friendly?
That's a hate crime.
Did you just say hate crime? Hey, I'm sorry I misgendered the last ghost. It wasn't intentional, man. I apologize. Come on, man. It was an accident. What the hell? Brother, I'm getting roasted. I'm a hater? No. Okay, wait. We actually have very few options immediately. Wait, this could be insane. This could actually be... Wait, what was the ghost? It was Wraith, right? It could actually be a Mimic. If we get UV and freezing here, and we have a back-to-back believer win, that would be insane. All right, let's see. So in order to get this, we need UV or we need freezing. We're gonna grab this guy. And then, I mean, doesn't really matter. We'll grab a photo cam, why not? Holy shit. This could be happening. I need to turn on the... Wait, didn't I turn on the breaker? I swear I did that. Oh, there we go. Wait a minute. All right, give us freezing. Oh. 6 degrees. Oh my god! Holy shit! No way! That's insane! What? Dude! Bro, we fought for our lives that first game to get 2 back-to-back fucking bangers, bro. Are you kidding me? It's an even bigger payout. What the fuck? The Mimic coming out of left field? Show me. Did I make a mistake? No, right? What?
Welcome back.
Dude.
Job's ready.
We got 2 all-ins this time. Show me the money. 2.7 million twice. What the hell? I mean, the last time was 3.3 million. People got like, people believed in the back-to-back, and holy shit, your faith got paid off. That is insane. 3 games, 2 believer wins. GG to the believers. That does not happen very often. All right. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That was a crazy moment right there. So besides the first game, it was totally easy. It just goes to show that these challenges are just completely based on like what ghosts you get. Because last week could have been much harder for me because there was less evidence, right? So depending on the ghost, there were way more options last week for a ghost that would have given you trouble, but this week I just got unlucky with that Spirit Wraith combo. Anyway, crazy believer wins here. I hope you enjoyed that. If you're watching it over on YouTube, if you're not subscribed, please do so. If you like the video, like it. If you dislike it, dislike it. And if you want to join the lovely gamers here in chat, you can join us over at twitch.tv/insert. The link in the description down below. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys, have a good one. Bye bye.